Hello, thank you, Victoria, so much for that introduction, and I'd also like to extend my gratitude to Lighter Footprints for once again hosting this really vital community service. These discussions are the cornerstone of our democracy, and I deeply value the opportunity to speak with you all this evening. And before I begin, I do also want to acknowledge that we are meeting on stolen and unceded Wurundjeri and Woiwurrung land. And this fact is not lost on me, that as we are here to discuss the critical issue of protecting our environment, our climate, our planet, from the harms that colonisers introduced to this very country and have continued to decimate this land, a problem that we could so desperately learn from our First Nations people in how to overcome and care and protect for this land, as they have done for over 60,000 years. So, 3 years ago, I sat in this very building at the same forum ahead of the 2022 federal election. That election was hailed as the climate election, and Australians, including Kooyong, took action and voted for change. But the critical question remains: how much have we actually progressed? Since coming to power, Labor has approved over 32 new coal and gas projects. In the final hours of the last parliamentary term, they prioritised weakening our environmental laws, favouring multinational salmon corporations over our planet. Meanwhile, our alternative is Peter Dutton and the Liberals. They're doubling down on nuclear, which is expensive and dangerous, and just today have come out with their plan to classify gas as a critical mineral to ensure, and I quote, "gas remains part of the Australian economy for decades." We irrefutably cannot afford a Liberal government in the next term of Parliament. The simple truth is this: coal and gas are the leading causes of the climate crisis. These corporations are making billions exporting fossil fuels while paying little to no tax. And instead of holding them accountable, both major parties continue to take millions in donations from the very industries destroying our future. We can't keep voting for the same two parties and expect a different result. But there is a way forward. The Greens are the only party fighting to stop more coal and gas while championing a bold plan for publicly owned renewable energy. Renewable energy is not only the safest option, it's almost also the cheapest option. By investing in a massive expansion of publicly owned renewables, we will slash power bills, create jobs, and achieve 100% renewable by 2030. Right now, billions in taxpayers' money is being funneled into subsidies and tax breaks for fossil fuel companies. We will redirect these funds into communities, climate solutions, and initiatives like subsidised solar and batteries for homes and communities. With more Greens in Parliament, we will keep Peter Dutton out and force Labor to act. The next government is likely to be a minority government, and this is our once-in-a-generation chance for real action. Under no circumstance will the Greens support a Liberal minority government. The last time we had a Labor minority government, the Greens secured $13 billion for clean energy. And we saw world-leading climate laws which saw Australia's emissions reduced for the first time in history. We can do it again. The choice is clear. If you want real climate action, you need more Greens in Parliament. Forget keeping below 1.5 degrees of warming. We've missed that. Australia is currently on track for nearly 3 degrees of warming. That is catastrophic failure of our leadership, and our planet is on its knees. But we have a chance to turn things around. I don't want to be at this forum in another 3 years' time talking about how we failed to act with the urgency and conviction this climate crisis demands. I want to be standing here and celebrating at the action we took together. So if climate action is your top priority this election, You and the planet can't afford not to vote Greens.